Hello and welcome to I actually have no idea which number draft this is. Uh, huh. I am unsure what to do with this pack. I've had Remorseless Punishment played against me, but I have not played with it myself. And it totally wrecked me when it was played against me. I think I ended up winning the game still, or the match still, but I think I lost the game where it was cast against me. Uh, so I'm a fan of that. Big fan of Reflector Mage. I'm not. It's okay in limited because your opponent will probably be able to curve out and just play their 4-on-4. So I mean, it's still a Man of War, which is good. But and then Seed Guardian, which is a very powerful card. I'm debating between the Seed Guardian and the Remorseless Punishment. I think I'm just gonna go with the Remorseless Punishment because I have not played with it yet, and I think it's a powerful enough card for me to take it here. And then next up, we've got Storm Chaser Mage. I like Reckless Bushwhacker. I don't really want to take a double colored card here though. We got Tajuru Path Warden, which is a very powerful card. I like Expedition Raptor. I like the support deck. The white black deck isn't really the support deck though in the format. Not a big fan of Harvester Troll. Huh. I do like Zada's Commando. Zada's Commando might be the pick here, even over Reckless Bushwhacker or Storm Chaser. I like Blinding Drone as well. Hmm. Just want to take the most powerful card and go with Storm Chaser, or do I want to go with Zada's Commando? I think I'm gonna go with the Zada's Commando here. It's just a low drop, and it's very powerful for the where it's at on the curve. Next up, we've got Bailiff Null, which is a card I like. We have Roiling Waters, Containment Membrane, another Zada's Commando, which actually might not be bad to take. I really like Bailiff Null though. I mean, just a double Gravedigger effect. Just draw yourself two creatures, pretty much. If you're able to trade off, you can make some bad trades. Uh, and then just Bailiff Null and get your stuff back. Helps break up those nasty board stalls. But here, I think I'm actually just going to go with the Zada's Commando. Just take the second one. I'm a big fan of the card, and I think it's just powerful enough. Uh, that it's worth taking it there. Here, uh, hmm. Now a fourth pick Gladeheart Cavalry is interesting. I'm not really high on it, but there's a lot of good green cards in this pack. Scion Summoner, Saddleback Lagak, Gladeheart Cavalry. These are all cards that I am interested in. And Immobilizer Eldrazi is okay, but I believe it's only that. It's only okay. So I think I'm gonna speculatively take the Gladeheart Cavalry here and see what if I can do anything with that. I don't want to take the Birthing Hulk now though, because I don't want to take two 7-drops in a row. That's pretty bad. I don't mind the Cinder Hellion. Eldrazi Aggressor is not a card I'm super interested in. We also have Zulaport Chain Mage and Sky Scourer. Zulaport Chain Mage is just another ally for the Zada's Commando. Cinder Hellion is just a good 5-drop. I think I'm gonna take the. I think I'm gonna take the Cinder Hellion. I don't really know where this deck is going yet, if you can't tell, but I'm gonna end up some combination, I believe, of these colors, and of course the one color that I'm not, or the two colors that I'm not, are right there. Here it's either Warden of Geometries or Tar Snare. I know some people aren't a big fan of Tar Snare, but I think it works pretty well. There's a lot of low toughness creatures, and also it's able to be used as a combat trick as well. Next up, we've got Cultivator Drone, which is very powerful. We've got Expedite, which I'm a fan of, especially if you can get some Surge cards. And we have Warden of Geometries. I think I'm going to go with the Warden here. I could take the cultivator as well, just speculatively, or the birthing health. I really don't want another 7-drop though. Um, I think I'll go with the warden. It's just it'll go in whatever deck I do end up playing. So next up, we've got Netcaster Spider I like. Kozilek Shrieker is okay if I can get some colorless sources. And we have Mind Melter as well. Do I want to take the Netcaster? Again, just speculatively. I think the Kozilek Shrieker is good enough that I could take it here. I really do like Netcaster Spider, though. Oh, and next up, these Consuming Sinkholes are just breaking my heart every single time I see one. I'll take the Sky Scourer. I'm really not a big fan. I mean, maybe if you play black-white and you're able to support onto it, but that's really about it. That's really the only instance. This Glade Heart. Breaking my heart. Maybe if you get like 3 Evolving Wilds. Well, Blinding Drone came back around, which is surprising to me. There's also Kozilek's Pathfinder, which is mediocre. And Witness the End. I like Witness the End. I'm just going to take that. Next up, oh my lord. Okay, well, I'm going to take the Containment Membrane here this time. And the Slip Through Space. Yeah. We might... Geez. We just got 3 actually playable blue cards right there in the last pack. So... Not really sure what's going on. That's about as many red cards as we got the entire time, although I really do like these out as commandos. Let's start by color. Yeah. Next up we've got Bearer of Silence, which I think is there anything that challenges you? Ooh, Oblivion Strike. Oh god, this is hard. This is a tough choice. There's 3 cards I actually want in this pack. Flare Drum, Bearer of Silence, and Oblivion Strike. Oh. You know, I think I'm going to go with the Oblivion Strike here. I think it's a lower power level, but it's easier to use considering I don't need colorless sources. And I have not picked up any Hedron Crawlers or anything like that yet. So I think the Oblivion Strike is just the go-to there. And here we have Malakir Soothsayer, we have Reality Hemorrhage. We have 2 allies at this point. I don't know. I really like Malakir Soothsayer though, so I think I'll just go with that over another Kozilek Shrieker and the Reality Hemorrhage, I guess. Yeah. It's just so great in the board stalls. And here I could take Flaying Tendrils is mediocre. Kozilek's Translator, I like Crumbling Vestige. Or Needle Spires. Needle Spires. I don't think it's worth very much online. I don't know any decks that actually play it. That's a buck. But is that better than the Translator in my deck? I don't think so. I mean, we could splash some white cards that we pick up later. I'll just go with the Translator. I think that gives us the better chance. Submerged Boneyard I could take here, though. Another Tar Snare. Zulaport Chain Mage. So I think it's between Boneyard and Tar Snare. I think I'm going to take the Boneyard. And we have Free Runner and Chain Mage are the two I'm looking at here. I think I like Free Runner more than I like Chain Mage. Just even at 4 mana, I think I just like 3/2 mana. 3/2 Menace better than the 4/2. Next up, we got another Tar Snare. We have another Containment Membrane. I think I'll go with the Tar Snare. More Containment Membrane. You know, I'm still not even sure if I'm playing red. I think that this is a... Nah, but I definitely am playing black. I'll go with the Tar Snare. I'm not... I don't know how many of them I want, and I know how many of them I want, and I think 2 is the maximum at most. All right, well, here I'm going to have to make a decision. Because I can take the Cinder Hellion or I can take the Roiling Waters. These are both pretty good cards. What do I think? I think that my red is stronger. I think that the blue will be flowing better in pack 3, though. So this is actually a tough choice. So Cinder Hellion or Roiling Waters? I think I'll go with the Cinder Hellion still, because I might be able to splash these cards again as I was... Oh, and we were rewarded with their 3rd Zadis Commando, which I'll take for sure. Relentless Hunter. No. Now let's go with the Zadis Commando here. And now, yeah, Flare Drone, sure. I will take you. And an Expedite or a Kazul's Toll Collector. I will go with the Expedite. Yeah, Ogre Warrior has no synergies with us. An Expedite, I mean, it's not great, but it can do things. Alright, so I think you're going to get out of here because I don't doubt you're going to get played. Pyromancer's Assault or Spark Mage's Gambit. Let's go back to mana cost. I think I'll go with the Pyromancer's Assault. And I'm glad I did, because I grabbed that Expedite. I'll take you. And I'll take you. So I'm not mad about that at all. I've got some blue Surge cards. Maybe we can pick up a couple of Evolving Wilds or Pilgrim's Eye here. And be able to fix our mana. Jeez Louise, Green Warden? Whew. Well, that's a card. There's also Rune Processor. Mist Intruder, which I'm not going to play now. What am I talking about? So it's between... oh, there's Complete Disregard. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's go with Complete Disregard. I also like Chasm Guide and the Rune Processor here, but we'll hopefully be able to grab something like that later. And now we have McKinney Slide Runner, we have Skitter Skin, Vile Aggregate. What am I looking at for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including itself. It's not bad. There's also a Kozilek's Channeler. I think the Vile Aggregate's good enough, though. I mean, it's a good blocker and it's a good attacker. Yeah. And next up, Ruination Guide. Ooh. And another Complete Disregard, and a Colostri Healer, and a Rune Processor. Oh, God. Well, I think I'm going to go with the Rune Processor, actually, in this pack. I really do like the Ruination Guide in this deck. But I just need something to finish the game, and Rune Processor does that. I mean, I've got a pretty good curve here, but I want one big threat that my opponent will really have to go out of the way to deal with. Now I can go with Valakut Invoker, Colosseum Nightwatch. I don't mind, but I'm pretty heavy at the 5 spot already. I can go with Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, I guess. That's not awful. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Shrine. I don't know if I'll play it, but it does do something. Also, I have played I don't know how many drafts and with this set, and I never noticed that Lava Step Raider was a 1/2 until yesterday. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mind Raker here. Is there a 2-drop that I want? I really would like another, just one more 2-drop. I don't know if Tide Drifter is that 2-drop that I want, but debating it. We also have Silent Skimmer. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything. 1, 2. Which is Bring to Light worth actually online? 23 cents? Nope. Okay. Is Reckless Cohort what I want? I don't think so. The Silent Skimmer what I want though. How many flyers do I have? None. I think the Silent Skimmer is what I want in that case. Oh no, the Sky Scour is a flyer. Molten Nursery. I like you less. Outnumber's okay. There's a lot of red and black cards in this pack. Jeez. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ways to trigger Molten Nursery. It's not awful. But I'm also at 28 cards right now. I have to make a lot of cuts. I'm probably just going to cut all of blue. I think I'll take the Myers Malice. I'll take the Outnumber here. That's a good way to trigger my Pyromancer's Assault. And I will go with... I'd really like another 2-drop, for crying out loud. You're not it. I'll take the Shatter Skull Recruit. I probably won't play it. I definitely won't play it, but... Oh, and this came back around. That's interesting. I'll take a second Rune Processor, sure. Oh, McKinney Slide Runner. Perfect. There we go. And Ruination Guide. Jeez. If I can find a way to get you in my deck, I will. Now, how many ways do I have to exile? I don't think I actually have that many. So I don't know if this Mind Raker is even making the deck, so I'm going to take this Valakut Invoker. And I'll take a land, thank you. And I'll take a land, thank you. And land? Give me that land. I'll get my collection up. So I'd really like to find a way to splash this Ruination Guide. I don't know if I will be able to, though. I could just end up as a, aggressive red-black deck. Oh, sweet. Land. Perfect. Is this only to cast colorless spells, or is it for abilities? Oh, okay, and I can only do it if I control 7 or more lands. Alright, so that's like if I want to cast Ulamog or something like that. Not really. 4. Alright, so I'm going to cut all of my blue cards to start off. I'm down to 30. Alright, you're not going to get played. I guess Witness the End Exiles. Anything else? I'm not going to play you. You're good in a board stall. I might not play you. So I'm still at 27. Alright, do I want double Rune Processor? I could cut a Cinder Hellion. Because I think I like these 3 better than the second Cinder Hellion. Do I want Warden? Brings me from 4 to 6. That doesn't really do anything for me. Although I can cast Rune Processor on 6 with it. Huh. Kozilek Shrieker. How often will I be able to activate you? I don't think very often. I'll cut you. And I'll cut the Silent Skimmer. And I want to make one more cut still. I could cut a Rune Processor and actually bring in another card and then play 16 lands. That doesn't sound awful with the double Expedite as a way in the Malakir Soothsayer as ways to cycle through my deck. Yeah, bring this back in and cut one of these because I have Complete Disregard and Vile Aggregate. You don't have Ingest, do you? No. This exiles. So I actually have 4 ways to exile. I could just play 8 and 8, I guess. Maybe 9-7 since I have so many low drop red cards. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Warden. I think that's like the worst. All this makes the Vile Aggregate worse. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. I still think it's good enough. So maybe you bring in Sky Scour over the second Cinder Hellion. Or Kozilek Shrieker. I think I like this. Let's add some basic lands. 8 and 9. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And submit. Let's do this.